What it do, what it do, what it do, man? Welcome to episode 156 of the Indie Music Plus, man. Listen, we got a bunch of losers in the building. I'm not being facetious. Shouts out to Loser Company. Let's rock.
Welcome to Indie Music Live, episode 156. So I'm JoJo Keys, hanging out here with Mr. David Werba, P the Politician and Loser Company. We have music from Rome Like Ghosts and Freud's Couch tonight. How you doing tonight there, David and P?
Awesome, man. We have the ability to fix stuff in post-production now, man. We got this whole new process now.
Well, to be fair, we could in the past. We're trying to do something different anyway.
Yeah, just trying to clean stuff up. But P the Politician is back after a long break, man. How are you?
Yes, man. I've been on a hiatus. I'm starting to think you guys ain't love me no more, man. It's all good.
Never.
That is so true. I mean, not true.
Yo, I haven't been able to cut off Dave in a while, man. I've been feeling some kind of way, you know?
Yeah, you just been going to like mannequins in the stores and just like interrupting them just so it feels like it. Yeah. So yeah, we got a bunch of new reviews up on the website. We got 4 or 5 this week. We got a bunch more coming in the next few days. Got some good music. Loser Company featured artists. So we got them here in the green room with us. We'll be interviewing them. What else we got? Freud's Couch, Rome Like Ghosts.
Yeah, so we're catching up with some reviews on the website that were posted last year, later last year, kind of, getting them on the show. Of course, reviews and, other clients have first dibs on the show. And we only play 3 songs a week, and one of those is the featured artist. So let's go ahead and get to Rome Like Ghosts, though, shall we? Everybody hanging out with us. We're live on YouTube tonight. That's our new live to-go spot, so we can get everybody in the same place. Instead of being, I always thought it was really cool to be like triple streaming. And I think it's better to do one live stream, and then we're gonna edit the video and put it other places. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out Rome Like Ghosts with their song Smile. You can catch the review on the website, and we'll be right back.
Tells me you're home, but something tells me you're not alone. Maybe I should have tried better keeping you by my side. Do you wanna walk with me? I could use the company. I won't talk about the times gone by. Do you wanna take a ride? Go and see the countryside. Get away from this crazy life. I just wanna see you smile. Yesterday was just the day before, and here I am again at your door, hoping that I can make you see. We know it's not the same, but I know that was to blame. Come on, try it all again with me. Do you wanna walk with me? I could use the company. I won't say a word at all. Do you wanna take a ride? I'll go as long as you're by my side. We can drive all through the night. I just wanna see you smile.
Rome Like Ghosts with their song Smile. You can check out the review on the website, posted late last year. I really like that tune. It's a clean sound. The changes are really nice, even though they're very familiar. There's some modulations in there that kind of take you by surprise. And I liked it. I like these guys. I believe these guys are from overseas. I don't know. I have to look them up. Look them up. Look them up for me.
Oh, P, go ahead. Take it away, man. Is that your spot? You're showing
Sponsor.
your alcohol sponsor again.
Got a new sponsor, ladies and gentlemen. Shouts out to Jose Cuervo.
Oh, this is a family show.
So what I have to do in order to get the sponsorship dollars anytime that I talk about Jose, I got to take a shot.
Oh my God. How's that apple juice, P? How's it taste?
Yes, there it is.
Oldest trick in the book right there.
Yes, shouts out to Jose Cuervo. So, smile. All right. I've gone off into this new venture where I'm doing a lot of cinematography. I'm doing a lot of documentary style interviews. And I hate to sound like a robot, but I really feel like a lot of artists don't realize how their movie fits so perfect, or excuse me, how their music fits so perfectly in the pocket of movies, commercials, things of that nature. And I watch a lot of movies too, man. I'm a Netflix junkie. And this one right here just really, 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 it just fits that. I don't hear it being performed anywhere. I don't hear it on the radio. I can only hear it in a movie, in a really cinematic scene. So that's just my honest opinion about it. And I'm kind of with you, Joe. I really enjoyed it. Nice and clean song, and there it is.
Yeah, music scoring's no joke, man. It's not just like slotting in songs at specific times in the movie. It's really like finding the right mood that matches the story and the emotion in the different scenes. And it's, yeah, I've thought about kind of toying with that maybe a little later in life as well. It really fascinates me.
You better hurry up, Dave.
Yeah, well, I got like 3 years left. And then I'm just kind of sitting in a chair the rest of my life. No, this was a cool song. I really like this one. The acoustic, really warm sound, nice tracking with the guitars on this, nice panning, nice harmonies too. It's really simple, kind of folk rock, little pop in there. The harmonies reminded me of like mid to late 70s, like REO Speedwagon or something, that, you know, those kind of bands. But it's cool. I like hearing this stuff. I really enjoyed it. So 2 thumbs up.
Cool. So let Rob get the camera changed here real quick. And we want to bring in the featured artist, Loser Company. Loser Company was scheduled to be featured artist on our last show of the year last year. And we had a little bit of an issue because 3-hour time difference. You know, it happens. So these guys are so good, and they were so nice and so humble about the mistake that I decided it was okay to have them back. Dave approved. P the politician approved. Yes. So, Rob, you ready?
I didn't have a say so, man. How are you going to tell me I approve, man? I didn't have a say so.
Okay. All right. So Loser Company, Will and Moss, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys are in LA?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. At least on paper. It's super chilly out here right now. So we're wearing our winter garb.
Nice. So this is like I told you before, this is the spot where I just want you guys to give a quick spiel about Loser Company. Pretend I'm walking up to you on the street and saying, "Hey, you're in Loser Company. What's that about?" And then we're gonna check out, say goodnight, and come back, get deeper with Dave.
All right, just tell us when.
Go ahead.
Oh shit, right now.
Yeah, we're live right now.
Cool. Yeah, we're from Detroit, Michigan, man, or just a small town right outside of Detroit. Like, I guess you could liken it like Burbank in relation to like downtown LA, I guess, you know, distance wise. Yeah. We both found ourselves moving to California in our early 20s. Moss moved down to San Diego. I moved to LA with a girl I'd been dating for about a month. I had an opportunity out in LA and was like, all right, you want to come to LA? And she followed, and still together and all that, which is kind of cool. And Moss was down in San Diego. Kind of long story short, man, there's a lot of gaps, but we fell out of touch a little bit and started falling away from music in a lot of ways. And it just happened to match up at the same time that music made sense again. And, you know, we started this kind of, you know, call it like a last shot music endeavor. Like, let's give it a real go this time. Like, I know I liken you to be a musical genius, Moss, you know, like, let's make this happen. And so Moss moved his ass up to LA, and we've been hoofing it for about a year now. And Loser Company is, I kind of got out of the job I was doing for a long time, and we're starting something that we want to win at, but it feels like we're losing a lot too, and it feels like a losing endeavor a lot of the times, but we feel like winners doing it in a lot of ways, and hence kind of the name. And it seems like we share some musical influences that like Dave seems to vibe on.
Cool.
And we
let's play the tune and let's talk more about it.
So let's check out Say Goodnight. We'll come back, get deeper with Dave. See you in
Awesome.
2 minutes.
Indie Music Plus.
Say goodnight, my child. Lay your head to rest for a while. Say goodnight, my child. Moon and stars are bright tonight. I drank too much, just like my fish, drowned in a bowl of good health.
Will, Moss, how you guys doing tonight, man?
Doing good, man.
A little more relaxed, trying to relax, but good, Dave.
That's good, man. So like I was saying before the show, I really love the sound. It's got that really thick, rich guitar, real meaty, real warm. It's mixed in a way where you can just turn up the volume in headphones really loud, and it just feels good. And that's what I always try to achieve in mastering, and that's just the value of it. So good job there. You got to tell me what the instrument or the equipment you use for that guitar sound, man. What amplifier, what guitar, what pedals?
We recorded it down at 4th Street Recording in Santa Monica, California, and it's kind of a little studio that has a really well constructed room, like completely encapsulated in sand from LA, that could be very noisy, because we knew it was a quiet track that had like a lot of noise to it, and they had all these toys in there, like the piano is what Fiona Apple supposedly used on the song Criminal, which we thought that was cool, and the crunchiness of the guitar that you're talking about, if I could use crunchy,
It is.
it was such a we were on such a time and money budget. We were like, let's just go in and see what works. So honestly, I couldn't even tell you it was.
Oh, you used their
pedal.
equipment. You didn't even bring your own amp?
Did we use our own amp, bro?
Yeah, dude. That's a.
Well,
that's
then this is the man you want to talk to. Was it it was the Reverend?
Yeah,
then.
it's a Reverend. It's
But
a Hellhound.
I thought we were screwing around with some of their gear on that one too.
No, it's playing.
Maybe I'm thinking of another one.
Yeah, no, you're playing your Strat.
Okay, then
Mexican Strat.
it's a
Strat.
Mexican-made American
Strat. What?
American like 1960s Fender Strat, I guess would be, and with I think it's got thicker strings on it.
Yeah,
but
okay, that's starting to make
stumbled
sense.
upon it. We kind of stumbled upon it nearly accidentally. Like we were looking at the producer or whatnot, or the engineer, I mean, and it was like, wow, that kind of works. What's that? You know, it's kind of one of those moments.
Well, Will, you got a really unique voice, man. A very cool rock voice. I was thinking of what the Vines. You guys recall the Vines from like early 2000? That
I
song
remember
"Get
Vines.
Free."
Yeah,
Yeah, just kind of
it's dope.
like really.
Of course.
It's almost like it's like drunken boxing. Is there's like drunken singing. It's like really relaxed, just kind of almost like you're about to fall over when you're singing, but it's
He was
always
drunk when he recorded it. I'm pretty sure.
yeah. No, man, it's just such a cool
Is it
sound.
Jose?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was actually drinking Jose Cuervo. Much like
Radiohead's the other band, you know, you kind of think of too, but
Well, when we wrote the song, we had an adjective before we named it or had lyrics. We were calling it like Drunken Waltz.
there you go.
And we have
That's
a couple
perfect.
scratch recordings where we were all kind of drinking, and our drummer at the time too, and you know, we're just kind of splashing around in this 3/4 kind of time signature, and it kind of evolved from that. And there was some drinking on my own, I guess, writing a little bit, and yeah, for some reason we had a bottle of tequila in the studio. And so I think I was doing a little bit of physical stumbling that probably shows itself in the sound, hopefully.
Yeah, whatever it takes, man.
Whatever it
So,
takes, you know.
I
100%.
kind of consider this stuff like post grunge, you know, it's kind of like early 2000 era. The Shins is another band I was thinking about that has that kind of feeling and flavor and style.
Well, let's ask Dave. What do you think of the term like nouveau grunge? Have you heard of this term?
Well, I just saw it in your bio, like right before we went live. Nouveau. I mean, you know, just for people who don't know, it's obviously it's French. It just means new. It's like new grunge, a new take on grunge. That works.
I heard someone throw that around once, and it kind of stuck in my head. It's like grunge, like all the bands you're describing, but maybe not as angry. But there is a lot of anger in the song we wrote, but if it doesn't show outwardly.
Hey man, in the fine art world, it all comes down to how well you can explain it. If you can explain your idea, it works.
Okay.
Like if you can explain nouveau grunge in a cool way, people will accept it.
I like it.
There you go.
But in terms of influences, I mean, I just rattled a few off. Like what in terms of singing, guitar playing, just your overall sound, like who are your heroes just kind of growing up and modeling after?
My list is kind of weird, man. Vocally, a lot of classic rock stuff. Fogerty, you know, Creedence Clearwater, all the way to like 90s, like Alanis Morissette, Joan Osborne, Gwen Stefani, like a lot of female vocalists inspire me. John Lennon, Kurt Cobain. I feel like when I get in different moods, I can find myself even trying to channel different artists. Like even though Tom York does the falsetto way better than I could ever do, like sometimes when I'm singing falsetto, I'll be like, oh, you know, I wonder what Tom York would think of that, you know? But it's, you know, it's funny to try to, your influences all become just a jumble over the years. And your voice changes and shit too. I used to have like 1,000 cigarettes before. My voice was a lot less raspy, and like I had a pretty righteous nose injury. I got punched in a bar, and like I had to like straighten the nose myself. It was one of those situations, and ever since then, my voice has been a lot different too. So,
How so? Just like raspier or what?
Well, like it's something with my septum, and I don't want to get gross on your show.
Just don't take your wiener out.
Yeah.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Come on. Let's but no, I think there's a lot of wear and tear in my voice, and maybe it shows. And the influences are all over. Jesus.
Well,
Sorry.
let's touch on one more thing before we have to move on here. Just that you touched on just the story of you guys. I mean, you say you go back like 20 years in Detroit and everything. Are you talking about just as friends, or did you guys like dabble writing songs all the way back then?
Oh yeah, we were in a punk band, high school.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And then
we went to our first
long
punk
of a
show
gap?
together.
Like how long of a gap of writing music was there before you teamed back up?
I think the high school band broke up. We were like
So like
17.
15 years or something, no?
Yeah, well, a couple of us had to go to college apparently, and it broke everything up. Moved out to Cali 22, 23. And then probably a good like a 6 year. We met up again when we were like 29 musically. We kept in touch, but we tried starting something when we were 23, 24, moving up and down the coast, trying to make something happen. It
didn't work.
Yeah, a lot of things got in the way, man. Everything from location and proximity to different job situations, money situations, addiction situations, like everything all coupled together has been just a wild ride. And then it all kind of maybe coincidentally, I don't know, lined up where we were both like, what the hell are we doing?
Destiny, man. You just got to write it off. It all came together. I mean, it's a very worthy sound. I'm glad you guys submitted. I'm glad you guys are here. But we got to move on. I always hate to end these interviews, but we got to keep rolling here.
Short and sweet. It's good to talk to you, Dave. Would love to do it again sometime for sure.
You.
I'm going to direct people to just do a Google search on Loser Company Music, and you'll see all their different profiles on Bandcamp and Reverb Nation and all their web presence and everything. And go check them out. Follow them on social, do all that stuff. And we'll be playing their new music as they send it to us. So if you're writing new stuff, send it to us, guys.
Yeah, we have a single that we just dropped called Nobody Else. Please check that out. We think the artwork is really neat on that one. And yeah, thanks so much for having us. Jojo, P the politician, everyone, thank you.
Awesome. Thanks so much, guys. Hey, Rob, if you're ready to roll, we're going to play, I believe the song is Freedom. Let me check. Yeah, Freedom by Freud's Couch is back. Let's do this right now, right there. Freedom by Freud's Couch, man. This band just keeps on going. They keep on rolling. I mean, we've reviewed some of their music in the early days of Indie Music Plus, and we got P taking his shirt off. When P comes back, he's going to be shirtless. Wow, look at this guy. Are those nipple rings, dude?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, there we
Big
go. So
nipples.
we gave him a new shirt. You see the Indie Music Plus logo? We're actually going to sell this shirt at some point in the future.
No, I was challenged
Holy
to take
shit.
my shirt off. I mean, I'm
Holy
just
shit.
saying.
All right.
I think I pissed him off. I didn't mean to not call you.
There we go.
You know what though? Nah, for those listening and watching, this is actually a plug to sell our new Indie Plus music shirts. So
Extra
Dave,
small.
go ahead and get into the commercial and let's get into it.
Yep,
See what I sacrificed for Indie Music Plus? There it is.
Let's pause the shirt for about 2 minutes. Let's give the band a little critique here.
That's some
Okay.
funny shit, dude.
So Freedom by Freud's Couch.
I feel like I need
Classic.
to be shirtless. Sorry, Dave. Go ahead.
No, it like classic rock sound that you hear in all of their past tunes. I mean, we're talking Led Zeppelin is obviously a reference. Wow, this is gonna be hard with P naked as I'm talking, but
Are you feeling a tingle in between your legs?
well, it's just it's like I see it in the corner of my eye. It's like
Yeah.
hard to focus.
all right.
My
But-
face hurts.
Why don't you just
Concentrate, man. Concentrate.
say a few words on this tune, P? I mean, the spotlight's
Well-
on you right now.
No doubt, man. Can I have my shirt back, please, Rob? I'm waiting on my shirt. All right.
You can't talk until
So
you
here it is, man. Here it is. So that particular track, man, with it being Black History Month, right? I love it.
Oh yeah, it's cool.
it looks
I
like
really
a bow
took-
tie, but it's all right.
Well, I took my shirt off to show y'all how black I really am. You feel me? Because for this particular track right here, this was the one that was needed to be played in February. All right. Now, I would love to see if this artist was white or black. It'd be interesting if this artist was white.
You're right.
So in my mind, this artist can be black because what they did, all of the civil rights shots that they put into the video, man. Yo, it was dope. I'm not mad at it one bit. And that shirt really does look like a Christmas tie. Not mad at it.
Hey, man. I mean, we got to cover that stuff up over there. So,
Nipples? Are we scared of nipples? I mean, I'm just
what I have to, the one thing I want to say about this tune, though, I just want to say a few words to the band is like this was different. Like, I was thinking of Neil Young in this tune for some reason, just like if Neil Young ever played in a band that was hard rock, like in the late 70s. That's the closest thing I could place to this guy's voice, because this guy's voice, it's just so unique, you know, that higher pitch, like rock type of voice. But Joe, any words on this one, man? this is tough.
He's killing me, dude.
This
I
is
can't think of anyway, yeah, Freud's Couch. Well, these guys have been around for a while now, back as they took a 15-year break or whatever. And I think this is probably my favorite tune that they've done so far, mainly because of the content, the meat of the content. I agree. There's just so many powerful scenes in that lyric video, that really made the song for me. I think I like the song better when I'm watching the video. But yeah.
Can I say something? I'll be honest with you. I felt like the video was so powerful. I didn't even hear the words to the song. Like on the real, just watching all the footage from the civil rights movement, that's what really did it for me. You know what I mean? I would like to go back and actually pay attention. I think when I put my shirt back on, I'll go back and actually pay attention to the song itself. But that goes to show you the power of a video. You know what I mean? The video is what really grabbed me. So.
Yeah, it was a good song. We've been we have quite a few reviews of that band now on the website. So P the Politician, the
Yes,
shirtless man. So glad you're here,
Shirtless
dude.
Wonder.
Have you.
Joe, what are you drinking, man?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah.
I'd like to take a moment in time and shout out my sponsor, Jose Cuervo.
I'm not allowed to drink during the week anymore.
Yes.
Do you
Jose
get extra-
Cuervo
you
is
get
so
extra
good.
money if your shirt's off when you do the ad.
Well, that's what I was about to get into, man. Jose Cuervo is so good, it makes you take your shirt off. That's our new slogan for 2019. Yes, man.
All righty. And on that note, David, any final words?
No, man, good time. I'm glad P finally he took a stand tonight. He's been kind of just like in the background, slowly fading into obscurity with his critiques. But he needed this. He needed to take a shirt off. He needed to do something big.
Oh, P's gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, "What the hell did I do?"
Oh, I did that last Tuesday. You have no idea. Oh boy. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there it is. If only I could dance like him, man. Childish Gambino can dance. Damn it, man. I can't do that though. My titties move too much.
Oh, have a nightmare or two. Rob, thanks for making us look really good, especially P, the politician, looking hot tonight. Loser Company, thanks for hanging out with us, being patient, being here on time and everything. And we'll be here next week for episode 157. And we'll just have to see you then. Cheers.
Peace out.
Thanks, everybody.